Hey Alyx, this is Gail Kim, and I just wanted to say congratulations on your 10-year anniversary on YouTube. That's actually quite an accomplishment, so congratulations and best of luck going forward. And I just wanted to say keep on doing a great job. Thanks for being such a dedicated fan of wrestling, and most of all, just stay positive. And sometimes our world can get a little crazy, and our world is very intense right now. So my suggestion would just to keep everything very positive, lighthearted, and most of all supportive. And I'm sure you are doing that. So good luck, Alyx, and I hope down the road we can meet one day. Bye.
Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
All right. What is going on, YouTubers? I hope you guys are having a good, what is it, Wednesday? I can't even tell what day it is anymore. Good Wednesday night. Welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx. We're going to talk about two really good shows tonight. I really enjoyed both AEW Dynamite and NXT Halloween Havoc. As someone who has become disenfranchised with the NXT product, I was able to find a lot to like about what they did tonight. I still have my issues with them being on Wednesdays, and trust me, when we get to that review, I'm gonna go in. I'm going in to win. Sorry. Yeah, I'm about to go in. Because as great as Halloween Havoc was tonight, it's another example of NXT blowing all their load on one show.
How you will feel about if Thunder Rosa sign with WWE?
Thunder Rosa can go anywhere she wants. She's earned that right. However, that's a question I have myself. We'll talk about that when we get to the AEW show. But yeah, those of you who don't know what he's talking about, Thunder Rosa is rumored to be leaving NWA very soon, and she will be a free agent. And talks are that she's going to WWE alongside Tessa Blanchard. As of right now, we don't know where either one of them would be going. I would like to think that both would go to AEW because I don't trust WWE to use either one of them properly. I think she should go to AEW. Same thing with Tessa Blanchard. That's not me just being a biased reviewer or a biased wrestling fan who's just not for anything WWE does. I just don't trust them to use anyone correctly unless your name is Roman Reigns, who has Paul Heyman in his back corner, in his little back pocket. And I don't think Tessa Blanchard or unfortunately Thunder Rosa would have either one of those things in their back pocket. So no, I don't care how great they are, whether they go to NXT or not, they will not be doing well in WWE. Not right now. So their best, in my opinion, their best place is AEW. But that's just what I feel. We're going to kick things off with the AEW Dynamite review of October 28th, 2020. Then we'll get into NXT Halloween Havoc. And as always, you're free to give me your thoughts in the live chat. And of course, give me your thoughts in the comments if you're watching this later. Also, do me a big favor. Like the video, subscribe, click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Get yourself a t-shirt. New school, Alyx's World t-shirt, old school, Deluxe Man t-shirt, and don't forget to get you a very special blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, Mama America t-shirt. For all you big fans of mine, get it from Teespring or Pro Wrestling Tee, whichever one fits your bill. Because Pro Wrestling Tees. I got a Facebook, I got a Twitter, I got an Instagram, donations, PayPal, Patreon, Super Chat, all that's on. Links to everything is down below in the description. Let's take a look at the people here in the live chat. What's tonight's password going to be? Let me see. Halloween Havoc is the shit. AEW Dynamite is the shit. Both shows are the shit. Both shows are amazing. This whole war is stupid. Oh, okay, I guess one of those was it. I'm going to assume it was both shows are stupid. But it's good to have the early crowd here in the house. Let me give a couple of shout outs to the people I see. Adam Ritter, Joseph Winters, Davon Caliborn, Anthony Phillips, Crusader Gamer, Nemo JJ, Ashley Greer. This is a new one. Is it Trocinus? Trocinus. Close enough. Super Loco, Jamarcus Williams, Quentin Gilbert, Lafayette. Oh, I think I got that one right. Lafayette Henderson. That's an awesome name. Martin Braun. Say hello to the moderators. Firestar Hearts, Ultrashot 97, and of course Elias Ademi. Sam Peeboon, who donated. Let's see here. I want to be sure I catch everybody. Pop Culture Asylum. That's an awesome name there. Good to have you here. Pikachu Black, HS, oh yeah, Mr. Krabs, Joe Arredondo, and last but not least, I'm going to give this last one to Emerald 408. All right. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday night. I hope everything is going great for you. I hope the podcast is streaming well. I look forward to getting your thoughts on both of these shows. For the record, guys, again, if you're asking me which show I thought won tonight, because that's what everyone wants to know. Which show did you think was better? This is going to be one of those nights where I can't choose. I thought both shows were great. Yeah, sorry. NXT fans are angered, and the AEW fans are angered. Let me just cut to the chase real quickly. I think the Wednesday Night Wars. We wish it was the Monday Night Wars. It's not. The Wednesday Night Wars is stupid. It's garbage. It's hurting both shows. And I'm going to continue to perpetuate this idea that NXT needs to move to Tuesdays. I will continue to shout it to the rooftops until someone hears me. And I don't care how great your show was tonight. You're going to get your ass kicked next week. And the week after that. And the week after that. And the week after that. This week, it will be close. I can guarantee you this week will be very close. It ain't going to be close next week. AEW is kicking that ass. You want to know why? Because AEW has a pay-per-view next Saturday. But if you do win the ratings war this week, NXT, you better enjoy it while you have it, because you're not going to win it for the foreseeable future. And we all know that's true. Sorry. Let's go ahead and get to the AEW Dynamite review here. I, again, thought AEW gave us a really good show. I was very impressed with the hype, the build-up. I've been very impressed with the hype, the build-up for AEW Full Gear next Saturday. That card looks amazing. And I'm going to have a lot to say about it next Wednesday after Dynamite. I will be up here immediately after Dynamite to give you a preview and predictions of AEW Full Gear. That is going to be an amazing show to watch. I cannot wait, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait for that show to kick ass. And I thought tonight's Dynamite did a very good job of whetting my appetite. Let's start from the beginning and go all the way through. They kicked things off with one of the tournament matches. What's it called again? World Title Eliminator Tournament. It's for the semifinals. So we open up with the first semifinals match, and then we close with the second. Very good way to book in the show. Thought that was smart. Hangman Page took on Wardlow. Thought it was a really good match. I thought, look, let's just call it like it is. Y'all all knew the finals was going to be Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. You all knew the finals was going to be that. But why not get a couple of good matches while we're at it? But no one in their right minds thought it was going to be anything else but Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. Still, I thought Wardlow had a really good match with Hangman Page. Wardlow is a very athletic big man. He's able to do stuff I didn't think he could do. I love that he can dive off the top rope, do flips, swantons, and really sell for smaller guys like Hangman Page. who, by the way, I've seen pictures of him when, the guy is posted on the internet, and you get to see how ripped he is. I think Hangman is getting himself into tip-top shape to take over his spot as a top guy. Honestly, we think their match, I'm pretty sure a lot of you think Omega is going to win their match next Saturday. I don't really know if I can 100% put the ball in Omega's corner. I have a feeling we might be surprised at the result. But I'm not going to sit here and say I would be upset that Omega won. But we'll get to that next Wednesday. Hangman Page beats Wardlow to no one's surprise, but really good match. We had a promo from the world champ Jon Moxley about his match against Kenny Omega. Says it's personal, and he's going to put him in his place. An amazing promo by Moxley, as always. And then we get a retort from Eddie Kingston after the show. Let me just say that after the commercial. Sorry, my mind is just all over the place right now. Look, when it comes to Eddie Kingston, I don't think there's anyone better on the microphone. I still think Jon Moxley is one of the best promos in wrestling today. But I think he's been eclipsed in terms of microphone skills. There's something about Eddie Kingston that's just next level when he touches that microphone. You can't describe it with words. He's just one of the best. He's able to weave literally anything into a story of someone who just had to scratch and claw his way from the bottom to where he is, doing whatever he can. He has talked his way. It's not just a main event spot, but a world title match. And even when he loses, because he will lose to Moxley next Saturday, I still believe he's going to make something out of that loss and make himself look even better. Because the best wrestlers are able to take a loss and make it work in their advantage. So, win or lose, I think we're in for something very special when it comes to Eddie Kingston. By the way, he took on Matt Sydal, the guy who botched his shooting star press. Who, by the way, I need to address that. I am so proud of Matt Sydal owning that botch. Usually wrestlers would just sweep it under the rug like, it didn't happen. No, he botched. And he owned it. And I think it made him, honestly, I respect him more because of it. I respect wrestlers who own their fuck-ups. I messed up. I screwed up. Okay. I messed up. Everyone messes up. It won't happen again. I haven't seen him botch that move since. So we're good. Now, we all knew how this match was going to go. He got his ass handed to him by Eddie Kingston, who beat him with Moxley's Bulldog choke. And then we had, what's his name's wife? Allie, the bunny, get in there, hold the microphone to Matt Sydal's face. And Eddie Kingston said, "Quit, Moxley." And Matt Sydal's like, "I quit the WWE. I quit." I'm funny. Now, I have said many times before that when it comes to Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley, when the shit gets to hit the fan, you know it's gonna get violent. I have a premonition that their match next Saturday might be just a little bit more violent than the one with Kenny Omega. So the sports commission is gonna have a field day. And I don't think AEW gives a shit. That's why I can't wait for it. Some of you thinking, no, they're not going to go too far. They were getting ready to do a match called Blood and Guts. They don't care. They'll pay the fine. I guarantee you. Like, they'll just like, look, whatever the fine that you have for the sports commission, that this match is going to pretty much just destroy, violate, just tell us what it is now, we'll pay it ahead of time. Cool. Go and piss people off with some violence. You know that's what's gonna happen, right? You already know. Let's see here. We had a promo with the Young Bucks and FTR. It was via satellite from different sections of the arena. The Bucks disagree over how Matt Jackson's ankle is. Of course, last week FTR injured Matt Jackson's ankle to give them an advantage. FTR talk about how being champions is better than a dream match because they don't care about having a 5-star match. They care about winning and retaining. And sometimes people do bad things. But it's all about what happens in the end. The ends justify the means. Which leads to the Bucks talking about how their attitudes have been very questionable as of lately. They've been super kicking people because... And they talk about how, look, we're good people, and sometimes we do bad things as well. And I'm just like, no. Like, y'all just decided to just super kick people because you could. There was no, look, we're just misunderstood. No, we're not misunderstood. You're assholes. You're assholes. That's just what it is. The Young Bucks are assholes because you just super kick people that did nothing to you. And then you super kick Tony Schiavone. You can't just come back from that. Sorry. Well, at least you didn't super kick JR. If they were to super kick Jim Ross, they can forget about ever being baby faces ever again. Ever again. That's like the most taboo thing you can do. Like if you attack Jim Ross, there's no coming back. Well, Kane came back from it. How did he come back from that heel? Kane set Jim Ross on fire and tombstoned Linda McMahon all in a span of weeks. How was he ever able to be a babyface again? That's insane. Wow. But yeah, at least you didn't super kick Jim Ross, because it would have been over. As a once broken one would say. But essentially, the Young Bucks are saying, look, we're getting a bit of an edge. We're tired of being the goody two-shoe Young Bucks. We're going to go back to our old ways and get back who we once was. And the FTR said, look, it's clear that this interview's not about us, so we're just going to leave. Top champs out. Clink their belts. They don't actually clink their belts, but that's what I'm used to them doing. But the big announcement is that the Young Bucks have announced that if they lose their match at Full Gear, they will pull a Cody Rhodes and never challenge for the tag team titles again. Why? Let's just talk about that for a second. Why? You just telegraphed the match. So you either are going to win, which I think is basically what they just told us. They're going to win. There's no way in hell that they're never going to... Look, Cody Rhodes not going for the world title. That's basically a nice way for him to turn heel. Because you know he's going to go back on that eventually, and it will be when he's a villain. He'll just go to Tony Khan and be like, well, I want you to give me the right to challenge for the world title again. Right? Okay, then. That's what it would work for. The Young Bucks, that makes no sense. So, you just pretty much told us you're going to be FTR. Which, look, it's fine. I guess it's fine. I would have honestly liked it better if that was not the stipulation. I mean, no, because I was getting ready to say, well, what if they lose and they break up? I mean, I still, okay, that just makes it even worse. That just pretty much guarantees they're gonna win. Damn, I wish they would. I really wish that wasn't a stipulation. They just kind of telegraphed their match. But you know what? Maybe they can still have a match of the year candidate. But man, like if they would have just left it alone and just made it a match, we would have been good. Because then I'm just like, okay, it can go either way and it will still be amazing. But now that I know they're going to win, it's just like, okay, now you just kind of... Damn! Someone should have talked to them about that. I didn't like that call. I thought that was... I didn't think that was smart. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's about time for them to win those belts. I guess it does guarantee we'll get rematches with them and FTR, but man! Alright. Sure. It is What it is. Back for commercial break. Oh, a town hall meeting. That's right. Chris Jericho and MJF had a town hall meeting managed by Tony Schiavone and Dasha. Dasha! That fine ass Dasha. Dasha Gonzales. Who was in this goddamn segment? We had certain people go up to a microphone and ask Chris Jericho and MJF questions about whether MJF should join the Inner Circle, Luchasaurus, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and was it the librarian? Well, he's not the librarian anymore. I think he's just pretty Peter Avalon, who just went up and said, "Can I just join the Inner Circle?" They're like, "Hell no!" And then we got a special appearance from I'm back, and better than ever. I'm back, Eric Bischoff. And man, I feel good seeing Eric Bischoff on AEW Dynamite. That does something to my soul, man. Does something to my soul. Just tear. Okay. They all just asked their questions about MJF and Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho and MJF did their thing. They were them, which is great anytime they're them. And it all came down to Chris Jericho challenging MJF to a match at Full Gear. And if MJF beats Chris Jericho, he will join the Inner Circle. And he told Chris Jericho, "I will do anything to win that match." And Jericho says, "I'm counting on it." And then MJF reiterated, "No, you don't understand. I will do anything." So, I think it's safe to say that MJF is joining the Inner Circle. Does that mean he'll be joining with Chris Jericho, or will he be kicking Chris Jericho off his spot and taking over the Inner Circle? We'll have to see with my preview next week. But it's clear he's joining the Inner Circle. That just seems to be the logical progression of this, honestly. But yeah, that's a match I'm looking forward to. Good Lord. Y2J versus MJF. Hot damn. Okay. Oh, this was great. TNT Championship Lumberjack match. Cody Rhodes versus Orange Cassidy. One of the best performers in Orange Cassidy, taking on, in my opinion, the ace of AEW. Yeah, I say it. The ace of AEW. This was a great match. Great. Top to bottom. Great back and forth. Great psychology. They really worked this match to the best of their abilities. And I love that they protected Orange Cassidy with John Silver attacking Orange. And we also had Arn Anderson getting involved. So Cody cheated. He cheated to be Orange Cassidy. And then we got Darby Allin sitting in the rafters watching. So there you go. It's official. Cody Rhodes versus... God damn! This show's gonna be great. Cody Rhodes versus Darby Allin at AEW Full Gear. Man! I'm excited. I'm excited about this show. Let's see here. Back for commercial break. Kip Sabian and Miro use Halloween as a pretext to attack the best friends and beat them up backstage. It's announced that Miro and Kip Sabian... Oh, wait, no. It's announced that Miro would take on Trent next week in a match. I'm assuming we're going to do a tag match with those guys at Full Gear. That just seems to be the direction of this, which is fine with me. They're just going to announce it next week, which, hey, sounds good. Oh, let me talk about this match. So, Serena Deeb is the new NWA Women's Champion. She beat our girl Thunder Rosa in a match on a pay-per-view that I have no idea when or where it took place. But she beat Thunder Rosa. My quick thoughts, awesome. I think Serena Deeb is the best women's wrestler they have right now. Period. I think she signed to AEW. Right? She signed to AEW, right? I didn't make that up. She is. Wow. Serena Deeb has signed with... okay. So, why aren't we making her a dual champ? Okay, you know what? We'll talk about the women in just a second. But man, I can't wait to see what they do with her. She had a match with this one girl. What was her name? What is her name? Is it Leah Hirsch? Is it Leah Hirsch? Leah Hirsch, that's her name. By the way, Leah Hirsch, sign her. Like today. That's another one. Don't let her slip through. Sign her immediately. All these new talent that are coming in, if you don't sign them, like Ben Carter got signed by WWE. And when I saw him, I said, oh, y'all better sign him. And they didn't. So guess what? WWE got him. Layla Hirsch, if you don't sign her, I guarantee you AEW, WWE's gonna pick her up. You better sign her today. She's really good. But yeah, Serena Deeb, man, my goodness, did they have an awesome match. See, here's an instance where all the fans talking about AEW having a bad women's division. When they have matches like this, you need to praise it. You need to be all over it. And for the most part, people were giving it a lot of praise, and I like seeing that. But this is the kind of stuff I want to see more. I think we need to start building this division around someone like a Serena Deeb, or Britt Baker. Like, I like Hikaru Shida, but it's clear they have no clue what to do with her. I mean, after this match, we just went backstage to Hikaru Shida, and Alex Marvez just asked her, so, Nyla Rose is number 1 for your title, and apparently she doesn't want to challenge you for the title. She wants you to challenge her, which is absolutely stupid. The truth is this. They have no idea what they want to do with Hikaru Shida. They don't. I think Hikaru Shida is a great wrestler, but there's no real direction for her, and they're just lost. So they just basically said, Hikaru Shida, we need you to go out there and make a match at AEW Full Gear. And that's what happened. Hikaru Shida went to the interview and said, Nyla, you want to fight me? Fight me at Full Gear. And so the match is on now. Alright. I guess just get the... You know what? I don't know what they're going to do. I'm assuming Hikaru Shida is going to win, but... Why didn't we do Britt Baker? Honestly. But again, since Nyla Rose has been number 1 forever, I guess she should get a title shot, right? Let's get this out the way. Seriously, I want to move on to some other women. I like Hikaru Shida, but she's in the way now. Shawn Spears, my boy! The man with the black glove. A glove that people assume is loaded. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all assume Shawn Spears cheats? He doesn't cheat. He's just a very good wrestler. And in case you were very curious about how good he is, the bell rung and he beat VSK, some jobber, in a matter of seconds. 1 move squash. Beat him. Death Valley Driver. 1, 2, 3. Didn't even need the so-called power of the punch. Afterwards, we have a man in a Mantar costume, some jobber, walk in. And it was Scorpio Sky. I said what I said. Scorpio Sky, you don't stand a chance against Shawn Spears. Against Shawn Spears, everyone's inferior. By the way, he's 15-2. Shawn Spears couldn't win a match to save his life last year. Now he's 15-2. Out of nowhere. I love it though. I do. I think it's freaking amazing. 15-2. Sounds great. I love it. And then we get the main event of the evening, which is the second semifinals match in the World Championship Eliminator tournament. Kenny Omega versus Penta El Cerro Miedo, or Pentagon Jr. So if you saw their match or any other matches on any of the shows they had matches with, which was Impact Wrestling or I think one of the ROH shows, you would know that this was going to be an awesome match. You got exactly what you was hoping for. This was an awesome main event. They toe it up. Kenny Omega is back to being Kenny Omega in true form. He was all over this match. I love that they opened up with Kenny Omega playing mind games and showing the Mega AAA Championship in the face of Penta, which, you know, Phoenix didn't like because that was his championship, and Phoenix lost it to him. By the way, Phoenix was out there. He was supposed to face Kenny Omega, which I guarantee you would have been an even better match, but since Phoenix was told to not wrestle because he landed on his neck, we got this match instead, which was still awesome. Yeah, they tore each other up. I loved it. Loved every single second of it. Got JR. Let me tell y'all something about Jim Ross. For the most part, he's very celibate throughout the shows. He's not really trying to use his energy. He's just kind of there. That's just how he is now. The guy lost his wife. Leave him alone. Seriously, he lost his wife. What do you want him to do? But he got a little bit into this match. A little bit. And I think when it comes to Jim Ross getting into matches, if you're able to wake Jim Ross up, it's an amazing match. Period. That is a good litmus test of how great your match is. If Jim Ross, I love Jim Ross, but the truth is, when it comes to him doing these shows, guys, it's going to be hard for me to say. He doesn't have the energy that he used to have. He's just kind of there. It's mostly Tony Schiavone and Excalibur carrying the energy. Jim Ross is just kind of celibate. But every once in a while, when you get a great match, he comes alive. He can't help himself. I need Jim Ross to come alive for Full Gear. That's not me just hoping and praying that he does. No, I need him to come alive for Full Gear. You can take this here, and I'll say it again at the preview predictions. I will take it as a personal attack on AEW and the fan base. If that show, AEW Full Gear, ends up being one of the best shows of the year and Jim Ross at not one point came alive for it, I will go on that review and say, Jim Ross, it might be time to step down. Seriously. I think with Jim Ross, as the head commentator, he is charged with the responsibility of putting the fans into the show. And when you're in that seat, every once in a while, it's okay to be celibate. It's okay to take things easy. But when they give you a spectacular show and you do not echo that through your voice, through your excitement, you're just kind of like, all right. Sorry, I just personally think that is a disrespect to the wrestlers, disrespect to the talent, disrespect to the fans. So, tonight, fine, be celibate. Next week, be celibate. Full Gear, I need Jim Ross to come alive. And I'll say that again in my preview next week. And I'll reiterate that. I will take it as a personal offense if he doesn't bring back old Jim Ross for that pay-per-view. Because, look, Omega won this match. By the way, great psychology with Pentagon. Well, okay, hold on for a minute. I can't really say great psychology because Pentagon Jr. worked on Kenny Omega's arm, which I thought was smart because it's like, well, if you do the arm breaker, it's going to make it hard for him to hit the One-Winged Angel. And Omega still hit it with the same arm. I wish he would have did the whole, can't use this arm, let me use the other arm. I wish he would have did that, but he didn't. He just used the arm that hurt, that Pentagon Jr. broke. But yeah. Outside of that little slip up, this was crazy. This was everything you could want in the main event. They were all over the place. Pentagon Jr., my God, what's his name? Penta El Santo Miedo. Yeah. Penta has main event potential. And they know they do. They know he does. They're keeping him on the back burner on purpose in case we need to push him. When they push Penta, it's going to be a monster push. And be ready, because he will get over. It's going to be really crazy to see him get over. And I need to see Penta have a match with Jon Moxley. Have they done that yet? Had they done Pentagon Jr.? Let me see. Pentagon Jr. versus Jon Moxley. No! Wow! Yeah, save that match for next year, buddy. That's definitely gotta happen. We gotta do that match next year. Next year, next year, as in next year as soon as possible. So yeah, damn. I can't praise the show enough. This was a great show. You know, it did exactly what it needed to do to get me excited for AEW Full Gear. It's official. Kenny Omega will take on Hangman Adam Page. Cody Rhodes will take on Darby Allin. MJF will take on Y2J. Chris Jericho. Hikaru Shida will take on Awesome Kong. I wish that was the match. No, it's Nyla Rose. God, that's the only match where I go, damn, y'all couldn't do better than this. I have no disrespect for Nyla Rose and Hikaru Shida. I think they're gonna have a really good match. I just there's no direction to it, and I hate it. I wish they would do like a multi-women's match. Can we do like Britt Baker and Serena Deeb, or I don't know. Whatever. The rest of the card looks stacked. It looks stacked, not stacked, but stacked. It looks stacked. Hashtag stacked. Give me your thoughts on AEW Dynamite in the live chat and the review. All right, let's get to the show you all want me to talk about. Y'all want me to talk about that sweet, delicious Halloween Havoc, the nostalgia show. NXT TakeOver Halloween Havoc. It's not NXT TakeOver, but just look. At this point in time, when I see these themed Wednesday night shows, I think TakeOver. First things first, the setup. Love the setup. I hate Johnny Gargano for destroying the pumpkin, but I love the setup. I thought they looked really good in terms of the presentation of the show. Not a fan of the Thunderdome screens, especially knowing that those people aren't real people. They're not live. They're just people they copied from other shows. That's another thing that just really annoys me. If you're gonna do the Thunderdome, how about you have a live audience, like a legit live crowd? Can we at least do it differently from the main roster? No, they're just gonna grab videos from past shows and use that. I think that's just, again, I get it. It's something. But man, the piped-in noises. There wasn't a lot of it though. It got really annoying at the end with Io Shirai and Candice LeRae, but for the most part, it was fine. I don't like it. I just don't like the piped in noises. The Thunderdome is it for what we have right now during a pandemic, it's fine. Can we get rid of the piped in noises and just mic the fans? Please. It would be very nice if we mic'd the audience that are there. All right. Halloween Havoc, let's get into it. Let's talk about this crazy show. We open things up with a video package, which was very well done, by the way. As always, what else is different from the production crew? But here comes the host, Shotzi Blackheart, who's literally making sparks fly from an electric chair. And she's doing one of those chainsaws, little mini chainsaws, buzzsaw chainsaws, whatever. And she's possessed. I don't think I will ever be a big fan of Shotzi Blackheart. I know she works hard. I think she's a very nice woman. I think she should have fans. I think she should have a big following. I have nothing against her. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't see what the big deal is with Shotzi. I love her thing. That's the crazy part. I love her theme song. I really do. Something. It just gets my blood pumping. But I don't know what it is about her that's just not clicking with me. People like her. I don't think I'm gonna be a big fan of Shotzi Blackheart, and that's okay. And I don't think she cares either, because she's gonna be a Shotzi Blackheart. First match, Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano. Love the entrance for Damian Priest. That man came out with a live guitar playing for him, and man, he had a live performance of his theme song. I loved it. It was takeover worthy. Those are the kind of entrances they need to save for takeovers. Damn it, man. Quit blowing your load on Wednesdays. I get that you gotta compete with AEW. No, you don't. This is why I want y'all to go to goddamn Tuesdays, so you don't be blowing your load like this. God damn. It pisses me off now that when they actually do this entrance at TakeOver, it's not going to be as special unless they have a crowd, which isn't going to happen probably until like 2022. Let's just be honest, guys. I'm sorry. With the way things are looking with the pandemic, and because of the thing of cases going back up, and because we're idiots and we have an administration that doesn't want to do right, saying that we killed the virus and it's going back up, stocks have plummeted. Sorry, I didn't mean to get political like that. It's just, I loved it though. I love the entrance.
Did you know WWE Thunderdome will be all gone before December?
It's not going to be gone. It's going to be moved to a different location. It's something. Johnny Gargano versus Damian Priest was a great match. It was a, what was it called? Devil's Playground match, which is basically Falls Count Anywhere. Falls Count Anywhere. That's what it was. All right. Cool with me. Great match. Once again, I got to reiterate, Damian Priest is an amazing talent. He's always been an amazing talent. Y'all just waking up to him. Everyone on Twitter, oh my God, Damian Priest is so great. Holy crap, this guy's amazing. And I'm just like, no shit. Where have y'all been? Punishment Martinez has always been amazing. Where? Why y'all so late to the party? Where y'all been? Anyways, yeah, he's amazing. I'm happy people are waking up to him at least. This match was off the chain. They went all over the place. Weapons, nice spots, everything that you could want. But it ends with, of all people, Ghostface from Scream. Scream Ghostface. It looked like Ghostface from Scream. It was Ghostface from Scream. It had to be. Right? It was Ghostface from Scream. Came out and attacked Damian Priest and helped Gargano beat him after Gargano hit him with a tombstone. Hit him with a tombstone and he fell off the stage and Gargano pinned him 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Gargano pinned him 1, 2, 3 and became your new two-time North American champ. And I got excited. I was like, yo, is this the night the Garganos walk out with championships? I'm just happy Gargano's champion again, because god damn it, like we needed something to justify his heel turn. Damn it, man.
Shotzi is what Vince likes in a superstar in WWE.
Yeah. Again, she's a nice girl. I have nothing against Shotzi Blackheart, and she deserves a fan base. I'm serious. Like, she deserves a fan base. But it's just not for me. But yeah, Gargano being champ, like, he needed it. Damn it, did he need this? Damn it, did he need this championship? Because I was on the verge of saying this man is dead in the water. For real, I was this close. I was like, this man can't do shit as a heel. He can't win anything. He finally wins. Finally wins the championship. I'm like, thank you. One championship. I'll take it. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this opening match. Thought it was great. With his wife go on to, complete the family legacy and bring both belts to the Garganos. We'll have to see. What was next? We saw Vic Joseph as Waldo And Wade Barrett as Bad News Barrett. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. But I'm happy I got an opportunity to talk about this next segment. Pat McAfee came out with the new tag team champs, Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch, who apparently are now heels. They turned heel last week to win the tag team titles. I'm happy that they're tag team champs. They have earned, way earned the right to hold these belts. I don't know if I like them being heels. That just seems to be quite a bit of a shift. But I'll be okay with it if they're aggressive heels, as in like they're monster heels. That would make me happy. If they're gonna be cowardly chicken shit heels, I'm gonna be very pissed off. But if they're still like the same wrestling tag team as they were before, just more aggressive, all right, whatever. I'll take that. Just don't be punks, please. But yeah, Pat McAfee came out, introduced them, and he cut an amazing promo. All right, he cut a great heel promo. The guy can talk. He can talk his ass off, and it was great. And then out walks O'Reilly. O'Reilly's all like, "Hey, I'm here to avenge my buddy, Adam Cole." Who, by the way, gotta talk about this. That guy who attacked Adam Cole. What the hell? Rich Holland? Rich Holland was hired by Pat McAfee. So he was the mastermind behind the attack on Adam Cole. Bye-bye! And that's why Adam Cole is gone. So, originally it was going to be Rich Holland, Pat McAfee, and then Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. It was going to be that stable taking on the Undisputed Era. Well, Rich Holland got injured. So here's what we did. Here comes Pete Dunne. By the way, looks great. Good to have him back. And he attacks. Not Pat McAfee. Yeah, he attacked Kyle O'Reilly. He turned heel. He turned heel and joined the McAfee. The McAfee.
Does this mean Damian is main roster bound now?
He is not main roster bound. He better not be. I will be very pissed off. No. He better not be. Anyways, Pete Dunne turned heel and joined Pat McAfee and stomped on the arm of Kyle O'Reilly. So it's official, the Undisputed Era are now baby faces. God! No! Fine. I guess it does make sense for this one. God damn it. What is with NXT and these alignments, man? Gargano really should be a babyface. Finn Balor is a tweener, so face and heel, whatever. But for the most part, I see him more as a heel. But Undisputed Era are not baby faces. They're just not. But like, they're gonna have to be if they're taking on Pat McAfee. What is that? The War Games match that they want to do? A War Games match without War Games? I don't think they're gonna have War Games this year, by the way. Not anytime soon. They ain't having no goddamn War Games. I think they're gonna push War Games to next year, which is fine with me. They should have War Games on the weekend of the Royal Rumble. They should try to have War Games the weekend of the Royal Rumble. Try. Spirit Era baby faces now. I don't like it. I don't. It doesn't feel right. I was cool with Adam Cole being a temporary babyface against Pat McAfee. Now he's an official babyface, and I'm just okay. Moving on. Finn Balor, I guess a superstar profile. No word on his title reign. I guess I should talk about that, right? I think he might be done. I hate to say it, but listen. If Finn Balor, and this is what I think, if he was okay, if he was actually in good condition, they would have already announced that he would be back. I think he might have to vacate the championship. Because I've seen pictures of his jaw recovery. It ain't looking good. And here's my thing, anyways. If they give it to I guarantee you they're gonna give it to someone like a Velveteen Dream or Tommaso Ciampa. Personally, go ahead and give it to Velveteen Dream because hold up, Karrion Kross is getting ready to come back. Yeah, he should be coming back very soon. They actually say he's doing a very good job recovering. He should be back by January. All right. If that's the case, put it on Velveteen Dream so Dream can drop it to Karrion Kross, like he should have done in SummerSlam, the SummerSlam weekend. Not Keith Lee. Dag nabbit. Sorry, I'm still sore about that one. Yeah, I don't want Tommaso Ciampa to get the belt to drop it to Karrion Kross. I don't like that whatsoever. We need to go ahead and just have Velveteen Dream get his ass handed to him, so Karrion Kross can come back and be a monster again. Sounds good? Wonderful. But yeah, I don't see Finn Balor holding that belt anytime soon. I think he's going to go ahead and vacate it. I think it sucks that he's going to vacate it, but look, it happens. It happens. You can't control it. People get hurt, and when they get hurt, they have to vacate the title. Sorry. I heard someone just say, "Are you crazy?" So let me ask you this. Would you rather see Tommaso Ciampa win that belt to then drop it to Karrion Kross, which, by the way, I don't want to see, or would you just rather see Velveteen Dream have a short reign and get his ass handed to him? How about that? And yes, Ciampa, whatever. I call him whatever they want. Today I'm calling him Ciampa.
There's your War Games match, Alyx, if they do it. Era versus McAfee Army. And knowing WWE, they'll find a way to do it even if they have to use one ring.
No. If you can't do 2 rings, don't do War Games. If you can't do 2 rings, don't do War Games. If you can't do 2 rings, don't do War Games. Period. Do an elimination match. Do a Survivor Series elimination match for all I care. Yeah. Guys, just let him have it. Let Dream have it. For 2 weeks. For a month or so. He'll drop it back to goddamn Karrion Kross anyways. You'll be okay. You'll be alright. I guarantee you'll be okay. You'll survive. Let me see here. What's next? What is next? I'm trying to think what's next on the ballot here. If I'm not mistaken, they did the House of Horror match. I'm just gonna talk about this in one fell swoop. Michael P.S. Hayes was the best part of both parts. I like part 2 better. I didn't really care about part 1. But Cameron Grimes, woo! We are gonna go all the way to the moon, woo! Cameron Grimes. Matter of fact, I want to see woo in the live chat. Cameron Grimes, woo! Took on Triple H's favorite wrestler. I just went there. Yeah, I went there. He took on goddamn Dexter Lumis. Look, I think Dexter Lumis is horribly booked. He should not be a babyface. He should be a heel. That's another one that's horribly misaligned. Who is making these alignments? These alignments are garbage. Like, real talk, they're not good. Like, Gargano, I understand Gargano being a heel somewhat, but he really should be a babyface. For real. Undisputed Era should not be babyfaces. They should be heels. Dexter Lumis should not be a babyface. He should be a heel. What the hell is going on here with these alignments? But yeah, that was whatever. Like, if you're into the cinematic stuff, fine. If you liked it, I personally I'm over it. I'm over the cinematic stuff. I am. I'm at that point now where it's like, oh my god. Why is this still happening? Jake Atlas took on Santos Escobar. Beat him 1-2-3. And Dakota Kai was shown attacking Ember Moon last week. I didn't talk about Ember Moon, did I? I get a chance to talk about Ember Moon. I am happy she's back. I love Ember Moon. I cannot wait to see her go for the NXT Championship. For real. I am salivating at the idea of Ember Moon versus Io Shirai. Ooh! Y'all felt that? You feel that? Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear.
What about us? What about us? What about us?
I agree on Cross. Unless Vince calls him up for RR.
PW Russell, please don't get blocked. I love you, but don't get blocked. That's a terrible idea. What's wrong with you? But yeah, if you got that reference, we can be friends. A really, really, really easy reference, by the way. Alright, let me see. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Dakota Kai, Ember Moon, and my dream match, Io Shirai and Ember Moon. Look here. I love Dakota, but I think the only bastion of hope of her getting that championship basically left when poor old girl next door got injured. Her best friend, Tegan Knox. You know who I was talking about. Yeah, when Tegan got injured, I said, well, there goes Dakota Kai's chance of ever getting that championship anytime soon. Because that was her ticket. The only reason why Dakota Kai would have ever won that belt was, you know, so her and Tegan can feud again. But I don't see Dakota winning that belt anytime soon, honestly. Not right now. Personally, like, Candice, Rhea, or Ember Moon. Those are the top three. Dakota's kind of, you know, she's been kind of pushed aside until our girl comes back. But yeah, can't wait for that dream match. Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Gonzales. I gotta say, the women tonight on both shows were great. This was a really good match between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Gonzales. I thought Rachel brought it. Well, it's not Rachel, it's Raquel. Raquel Gonzales. Rachel. It's not even the same thing. I like Rachel. You're Rachel. I changed your name, Raquel. You're Rachel now. Deal with it, Rachel. So Rachel got her booty handed to her by Rhea Ripley. Although it was a really good back and forth match. Nice hoss fight. Nice women's hoss fight, by the way. Rhea Ripley is just too good. Rhea Ripley is just awesome. I look back on her loss to Charlotte Flair and just go, why did she do that? Why did you do that? Why? No, seriously, like, real talk, why? Why did you do that? I just think long term that was just that was such a dumbass move. It really was. It was a dumb, stupid, really, really stupid move. To have her lose to Charlotte. She could have beat Charlotte and then dropped the belt to Io Shirai. That's what should happen. But she beat Rachel here tonight. I guess that puts her back in line for a championship match. We'll have to see about that. Tommaso Ciampa cut a promo. Says he's one thing has been clear since he's returned. NXT is not the same. Amen. NXT is not the same. He's heard all the excuses and hopes, but he never asked for anything. He has the best sports. He was the best sports entertainer in the world until fate took that away from him. Now he's gonna take it back. Start with Velveteen Dream. Okay. Sound good.
What do you think about Toni Storm? Will she win NXT Women's Champion?
I completely forgot about Toni Storm. Yeah, Dakota Kai ain't touching that belt. Sorry, Dakota. You have Toni Storm, Ember Moon, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai. Jesus, what a women's division. Yes, and even Shotzi Blackheart. You can, but Zia Lee, and then you got Karen, whatever, the girlfriend of Ricochet, Catanzaro, her, that one, yeah, that one. You know what I was trying to say. That one. Anyways, is the main event next? Is the main event next? It is. So next week they're gonna do Dakota Kai versus Ember Moon and Ciampa versus Dream. Ciampa, he a chump tonight, so Ciampa, deal with it. Undoubtedly, the best match out of both shows is this tables, ladders, and chairs match. Tables, ladders, and chairs match between Io Shirai and Candice LeRae. Oh my goodness, this was outstanding. Easily their best match they've had so far. Outstanding. Can I just say, once and for all, that Io Shirai should come out to Poppy's, what is that song called? Is it, Scary Mask? Hold on. Let me look it up. I think it's called Scary Mask, right? I'm pretty sure it's called Scary Mask. Scary Mask Poppy. Yeah, Scary Mask. That should just be Io Shirai's theme song. I'm serious. That should just be her theme song. It just fits her so goddamn well. It's not even remotely. You can't even remotely argue, in my personal opinion, that her song with NXT former producers, CFO Money. I just think Poppy's theme song works so much better. So yeah, in my personal opinion, I believe she needs to go ahead and change that theme song. Just change it. Change it to Poppy's Scary Mask. It just fits so well. And it worked. I love the energy. The match. Oh, where do you want to start? Where do you want to begin? How do you want to talk about this? Would you like to talk about Candice LeRae almost killing herself like multiple times? This was the match I think fans woke up to Candice LeRae, because by the time this match is over, people were pissed off that she lost. She lost. Yeah, her husband got the championship, but she couldn't get it. I'm in the same camp, man. I don't know. Like, I love that Io is still champ. I love Io as champ, but this was her match. This was Candice's match. She should have won this. She broke her back for our entertainment, man. She broke her back to entertain us. And that spot at the end when she fell off the ladder, yeah, that was crazy. She should have won this match. I hope this isn't the end for her chances to win that belt. I think for the next pay-per-view, we need to do a fatal 4-way. Io Shirai, Ember Moon, Rhea Ripley, and yes, they're probably gonna do Toni Storm. No, Candice LeRae, Io Shirai, Rhea Ripley, and Ember Moon. And Candice LeRae needs to win the belt. Like, seriously, she needs to go ahead and win that belt. She's earned it. She really has. She and Io have literally one of the best women's matches this year. In this tables, ladders, and scares match. This was freaking amazing. They tore it up. It was awesome. Go watch it. It's definitely worth a watch. I just feel bad that she didn't win. I didn't come out going, yeah, she got her comeuppance. I came out going, God damn it. Why is she a heel? Once again, this is one of those matches where you just go, why is either one of these Garganos heels? Like, when they go out there and perform at a top level, you can't help but like them. Well, alright, sure. Yeah, LeRae should have won this match. But Io's still champ, so I'm not going to complain too much. That's my thoughts on the show. I thought both shows were great. Alright, I'm going to give the live chat just a couple of minutes because I'm tired. But yeah, let's get your thoughts, live chat. What y'all got to say? I said, hey. What you got to say? Hollywood. Hollywood swinging. Heartbreak Kid Rockstar. Dakota Kai needs to be a babyface again. Yes. I think she could work out as a face, actually. I want to see that. Elliot Fletcher. I feel sorry for Dakota Kai. I think she was meant to beat Shayna before Rhea became a star. She was. They were actually pushing her to be like the one to beat Shayna, but Rhea just got so over, they said, well, we gotta give it to Rhea. And they made the right choice going with Rhea. Now, Elliot Fletcher wants a six-pack challenge. Io Shirai, Candice LeRae, Shotzi Blackheart, Rhea Ripley, Dakota Kai, and Ember Moon. Sure. Let's do it. That sounds fucking amazing, actually. I missed someone, didn't I? I sure did. Io Shirai, Candice LeRae. No, not Shotzi Blackheart. Toni Storm. What the hell? Sorry, not Shotzi. Io Shirai, Candice LeRae, Toni Storm. Then Dakota Kai. Then Ember Moon. And Rhea Ripley. There you go. That works better. Tegan Knox keeps getting injured. At some point, she's gonna have to think about if she can keep doing this. Yeah, honestly, like at this point, I think if she gets injured again, she should retire. She should probably call it, because this isn't funny anymore. XM Play 1, Candice is not my favorite. She my favorite, so deal with it. Deal with it. Suck it. Anyways, Firestar Heart. I'm just joking. I feel like if they haven't given Candice LeRae the women's title yet, I don't think she's gonna get it. No, she needs to go ahead and get that belt. If she gets the next shot, which should be at the next pay-per-view, she needs to win it. I'm not joking. She needs to go ahead and win that belt. Now, watch them do the whole switcheroo where Gargano holds the belt into the pay-per-view and then he loses it at the pay-per-view, but Candice gets the women's title. Because they're assholes. BW Rosa, Rhea Ripley is a beast in the overall WWE Women's Division. Yeah, of course she is. Christopher Carter, this was an amazing show. Both shows putting on awesome matches tonight. I agree. Kevin, what match was the match of the year? Sasha Banks versus Bayley or Io versus Candice? Which was a better match of the year candidate? I'm going to give it to Io and Candice. I thought Io and Candice had a much better match of the year candidate. Why WWE you put NXT in Survivor Series for 1 year and dedicated out? What? Try that again. Why WWE you put NXT in Survivor Series for 1 year and decide to take them out the next? Oh, because they're idiots and COVID. And by idiots, I mean the people on the NXT roster who decided to have a party and spread COVID, so they're idiots. That's why. The game is still 100. I gave NXT Halloween Havoc an A+. I mean, I'd give it a B+. I thought both shows were B+ worthy. A+? Wasn't that good, y'all. American Hangman's gonna be legendary. Also, yes, they had some Ghostface appearances in the Gargano and the Gargano's matches. I don't know who they were. Probably Austin Theory and that other chick. Indy Blackwell. Alright, that's going to be it for me, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Give me your thoughts on both shows down below in the comments. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday night. I will see you tomorrow for more wrestling content. Until then, this is Alex, just Alex signing out. Subscribe, like the video, and comment and share. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.